Yes, you already know what it is. Two of the best bad guys in the biz. I go by the name of Steph Ronin. That's my main man, Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And we are your 44 Heelz podcast. We'd like to welcome you to Word on the Street, sponsored by Woo Energy Drink. Let's get into it.
We are your tag team podcast champs of the world, y'all. It doesn't get better than us. It only gets worse. Don't forget to hit that subscribe whether you're listening on YouTube and Spotify. Let's get into the main story of the week. WrestleMania tickets are down 18% than what they were last year. 18% down at this point last year. They had an all hands on deck meeting in WWE. That's a word on the street. They're doing everything they can to sell these tickets, but lower the price, which is the main reason no one's buying these tickets. What are your thoughts on this, bro?
Well, it's the same old song, same old dance. We've been talking about it since they took over the WWE. And on top of that, word on the street is they're telling all surrounding bars, surrounding venues, they are restricted from showing WrestleMania because they want people to come and pay tickets to go see there.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Las Vegas, man. I don't know how many things you can restrict in the land of Las Vegas, of Sin City, that they're going to find a way to get around and get down. So, I mean, again, it's not surprising, but in all honesty, it hurts, though. It really hurts that an event like WrestleMania, like the end all, the be all, the grandfather of them all, you know what they call them, you know what I'm saying? The grandest stage that is now reduced down to just, sparkles, shines, and shimmers, and nothing solid. And right now, man, it's like, man, this is what happens when you attack the hardcore core fan base of your fan base, and now you're seeing the repercussions.
Yeah.
And then let's say this to say that, like, WrestleMania 41 was probably one of the worst WrestleManias I've ever seen in my life. It was not riveting. It was not enticing. I can't even tell you, other than the two main events, what else went on WrestleMania, like, immediately right off the top of my head. I can't even tell you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that has something to do with what's going on this year. You return to the same venue. Last year you put on a mediocre show. So maybe people like, bro, I spent all this money last year. I spent $25,000 and I got some boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, maybe this is what's happening right here. But like you said, it's really the ticket prices. People can't afford those ticket prices. And one of the ticket prices up there, they said it dropped down to $86.
But so way up there?
Way up there on top of the Reliance Stadium.
Yeah.
$86. You can sit on the roof and you can watch from a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
Binoculars. That's what you can do.
And just going to Vegas. The hotels are surging that weekend. Everything surge prices, surge price this, surge tickets, flights, surge price to Vegas because they know what's happening that weekend. You're just pricing out everyone. Go back to one night too, man. Like, because I bet a lot of people are like, I want to go to WrestleMania, but I don't want to just pick a night I have to go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They probably want to go to both nights, and that's way too expensive to go to both nights.
Yep.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Well, it's too much money. I mean, you got to remember, a lot of WrestleMania is an international type of showcase. So you got people coming in from out of town, from out of country, and then they got to spend for hotels. And it's Las Vegas. Them shits ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So you got to talk about food, hotel, get to and get around. So you got to get a car. So, I mean, this is you running up the Amex cars, MasterCard, Visa card, all the cards are getting ran up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, then this is the result. So the total that they said so far, when I said a couple of days ago that they actually have sold, was 18,000 something. Let's say 19,000.
I thought they said that they was at like 30,000 for each night or something like that. So they're like halfway full for each night.
So they had 30,000 for each night. Yeah. But that stadium could hold 70,000 plus.
Yeah, but it'll only probably hold about, what'd they do last year? Like 56, 60?
No, like that stadium with the design can still seat 70,000 people. Because you remember the floor.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but last year they did 56 at the stadium. So 56.
It was some tarps going on. Shit, man.
Bro, I want to go to WrestleMania, but I don't want to pay. I don't want to sit where I'm comfortable paying those tickets. I'd rather watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Now, and then you have people online going from America to Saudi, getting hotel, great seats, all this stuff, and spending under $2,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I saw this dude on TikTok. He went from the United States to Saudi, got a plane ticket, round trip, stayed in Saudi for like 7 days, hotel, tickets to meet and greets, tickets to the show, tickets to the press conference. He spent under $2,000.
Wow. That's insane.
$2,000 gets you a shitty seat at this year's WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if it was all cheap to do all that, then how come that damn show was halfway empty? What's going on with that, man? I think that needs to be studied. Somewhere along the line, we really need to dive in and figure out why was that show like that? Why was there so many empty seats? Like I said, a lot of people say it's the lights, it's the little white thing on the seats. Logan Paul tried to front on it, but no. I've seen footage for people who was actually there and did with their own cell phone. It was a lot of empty seats in that place, man. And it sounded like it too.
Yeah. That man. WWE needs to figure this out. We already know the solution. Lower the ticket prices. That's it.
Get rid of TKO. How about that?
Maybe announce some matches for WrestleMania instead of one match that's announced. Maybe announce some matches. Liv Morgan won the Royal Rumble 2 weeks ago. She still hasn't announced her opponent. Announce that shit. Start announcing some fucking matches that are gonna want people buy tickets.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah,
get people excited.
That's crazy.
Right now, Roman and Punk, and everybody know that's gonna probably be a night 2 main event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody not really trying to rush to buy tickets for night 1. So they got to do something, man, and they got to do it fast because look, we about a month and a half away.
I think 2 months. Yeah. Like 60 days, I think they said on Raw or SmackDown or something like that. Crazy, bro. Crazy. And, Braun Breaker's injured. Will he be at WrestleMania?
Man,
we don't know. That's a
big blow. That's a
Had
big blow.
hernia surgery. Crazy, bro. Crazy shit, man. Get well soon, Braun Breaker. Hurry up.
Yeah, get well, Braun Breaker. God dang, that's messed up.
Yeah. All right, let's go another event in. We talked about a little bit last night. Double or Nothing. Queens, New York. Not Atlanta. Queens, New York. But I think that's where they said the first Double or Nothing was in New York, so they're just going back to that. I don't know. But I'm like, spread the love, Tony Khan. Come to the ATL. Come to the ATL, my guy.
Please do. But, I mean, come on. State Farm Arena is going to be live and rocking.
Yeah.
Double or Nothing, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I have no idea. You would think a company who primarily TV stations are based out of Atlanta, TBS, TNT, you would think that they would be a little bit more inclined to having more shows here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Especially how loud the crowd has been in Atlanta. Every time they come, it's one of the loudest crowds of the year.
It is.
Let's go, bro.
Every single time, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. And he keeps coming out there rolling that same old tired shit. We want a pay-per-view. You've been saying it for 4 years. You've been saying bring a pay-per-view in the line. You're saying bring one yet, man. Man, stop fronting.
Yeah. Come on, brother. Come on, bro. Come on,
Please.
Tony Khan. Why is he always holding the cup when he's doing interviews, bro?
Because he jacked off that caffeine. Now he on that caffeine.
I'm like, set the cup down, bro. He's always just like, he's got a cup. Maybe it's like his nervous tick or something, bro.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's one of his, when he's nervous.
His comfort. His comfort. Yeah, his little cup. All right, bro. I listened. It aired today. MJF was on Chris Van Fleet's podcast.
I saw it.
It was good. MJF kind of got out of character at times, but still kind of stayed in character.
Yep.
Like at the end of the interview, Chris Van Fleet was like, it was great that you're here. He was like, it was okay. It's just.
He's like, I'm so glad we finally get to do this. He was like, have I met you before? Like, I don't remember you, kid.
And Chris Van Fleet was on Maven's podcast, and he said what was one of the weirdest interviews you've ever done, and it was MJF back in the day, and it was over Zoom. But MJF was in his hotel and like ordered food and room service during the interview, and then like started eating the food during the interview. I was like, MJF's crazy, bro. But the thing he said, a match he would want to have, he said, Dad, your boy, Roddy Piper. That'd be a good match. I'd love to see that mic battle, bro.
That whole program will be epic as hell. Mike versus Mike, in ring versus in ring, and you're talking about two wrestlers who can work heel style in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Roddy Piper, again, probably like number one is my favorite heel of all time. Like Roddy Piper is my favorite heel. Like I love some Roddy Piper, man. He was great on the mic, and the thing that captivated me with Roddy is that I believed him. I felt like, man, this motherfucker is for real with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man, but yeah, right. And that's one thing I love about MJF, man. He is a historian. He says, like, you know, hey, my generation, man, I hate it because we all do the same thing.
Yeah.
He said, go watch some NWA. Go watch some Jim Crockett promotions. You know what I'm saying? Go watch some Mid-South. You know what I'm saying? Like, go watch some old school stuff. And he's always said this. He go and watch tape. He's always emphasized on how much he goes and studies tape. And I believe him because guess who does the same thing? And guess what's his mentor who brought him in the game? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes says the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So he don't have a bad thing to say about anything. And this was a great interview. I love the fact that he didn't bash the WWE, but he stood on business with the AEW, saying, yo, we have the best matches and we have the best pay-per-views. And he did not lie. Like, for the last almost 2 years, every pay-per-view, I'm not going to lie, ever since AEW has been inception, like ever since they've been born, all their pay-per-views have always been banging. I have not seen, to this day, seen a bad AEW pay-per-view in 7 years.
You haven't seen a WrestlePalooza in AEW, bro? You haven't seen a WrestlePalooza?
None of that. None of that. And he was not lying. He said we have the best matches. He is not lying. Again,
yeah, that's true.
I don't think that's shots at WWE. I just think that's him being strictly honest.
Yeah, he gave a lot of love to WWE. He's a fan. He says it all the time. He's like, I watch it all the time. Yeah.
Why would you not watch your people? Why would you not watch your competition? Like, why would you not watch? Like, think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Scout.
Yeah. I think the only negative thing he really said about WWE, is not even negative, was like the counter booking. He's like, they've been counter booking us, man. Like, he's like,
and he also said that AEW is gourmet.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't go into detail. That's all he said.
He didn't say what WWE food was. He didn't say fast food, nothing like that. He didn't say peanut butter jelly sandwich. He just said AEW's gourmet.
So y'all can put two to two together, what he's really trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Hot microwave promotions over there.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets wrestling.
Now, his wrestler he picked that is alive that he wants to wrestle. And it was none other than Kevin Steen. Not Kevin Owens. Kevin Steen. He wants Steen. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said they would have one of the best promos ever, the best matches ever, all that stuff, man.
Another person who don't get enough credit, Kevin Owens. Kevin Steen. I'm talking about in ring and on the mic. Like, he just don't get enough credit. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me, like, he might be this generation Samoa Joe. Like, this dude is so good in the ring and so good on the mic, but when we talk about who's the best in the mic currently, we always talk about the top people. We always overlook him. We never really mention him.
We never bring him up. Yeah, never bring him up. Yeah, but it's true. He's good, bro. I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
I definitely would too, man.
Kevin Steen, bro. Kevin Steen. All right, bro. AJ Styles. Apparently, word on the street is he's in talks with WWE right now. Now, what is that for? We don't know. Producer, manager, we don't know. Do you think we see AJ Styles again in WWE at some capacity? Or he's going to AEW like everyone thinks he is?
Well, it seems to be, the last report I saw is that he turned down a Legends contract and actual coaching producer contract. He turned it down. Now, there is, I don't know, man, if the bubbling is getting loud on the IWC. It seems like AJ might be sniffing his way to AEW now.
And is that why WWE's talking to him again? Because they're like, bro, Can't go over there. We'll pay you. We don't care. You cannot go to AEW.
And I don't know why. Like,
Yeah.
because what's in reality, let's say AJ Styles do go, right? He's gonna go. I say he'll wrestle a couple of times this whole year, and after this year, he's done. Like, I can see that happening. Like even before 2027, he might just have a couple of matches, get a lot of good money, put some showcase on, wipe his hands clean, and then guess what? He can go back to the E as backstage producer. Now, this is the thing I have to worry about the E. Now, will the E hold a grudge by him doing that? Like, you went to the competition, this and that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that, right?
I don't think they would. I don't think
if CM Punk can get back to WWE, I think AJ Styles will be okay.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
What do you feel about this shit? What do you feel, man? Like, what you think?
I'm mad his career's over. I mean, I wouldn't mind like seeing him in AEW. Let's see what happens, bro. Let's see if he can really go in that ring still. You know what I'm saying?
Whew.
If everyone's saying this, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay matches with AJ Styles would live up to the hype, because they're going to be hyped, bro. They're going to be hyped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a third opponent that you would like to see.
Kyle Fletcher.
Oh my God. Give me some. Shop me. Give me something. These are too obvious. Give me some. I'm like, yo. Give me some.
Kevin Knight. You got your Kevin Knights. Yeah, Kevin Knights. Shit, I'd like to see him in there with AR Fox.
Holy shit. That would be some good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, man. That would be good. AR Fox, Kevin Knight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how about a little bit of AJ Styles and Speedball?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be great.
Pac's a good one.
Oh,
him and Mox. That would be a good match.
Come on. We're going to get it some more, man.
Come on, AJ. Come on, AJ.
Styles. Come on, bro.
Come wrestle a little bit. Come wrestle a little bit more. All right, bro. The Young Bucks. They were also on a podcast. They said their favorite storyline, and I missed this one. Barely. But it was Sting and Darby Allin.
Yes, bro. Oh, you caught the tail end of it.
Yeah.
You really, literally caught the tail end of it, because this is the Sting version from AEW Revolution from Greensboro, North Carolina Stadium, the Sting's last retirement match, bro.
Yeah.
And the Young Bucks versus Darby Allin for the AEW Tag Team Championships.
Yeah.
A lot of people had a problem with that. Now, word on the street is a lot of people had a problem with that, saying, oh, because the Young Bucks were the champions.
Yeah.
And Sting and Darby Allin beat the Young Bucks and sent everybody home happy with Sting walking out as a champion. If you have a problem with a legend late in the game, winning a championship on their retirement, on their way out, only for them to relinquish the title, because, if you have a problem with that, something wrong with you, bro. Like, something is really seriously wrong. They're like, did it damage the Young Bucks? Hell no. It didn't. It didn't even, if anything, it made the Young Bucks go into another stratosphere as far as like legends, by them getting in a program with a legend like Sting and then putting Sting over on his last way out. And then for Sting to want to do something with the Young Bucks on his last shit, bro, that just speaks volumes about the Young Bucks and what they mean to the industry, like down the line in history. A legend like Sting says, give me the Young Bucks to work with my last match. Think about that, man. Everybody made a big deal about who John Cena's last match was. Let's talk about Sting's last match. And who he wrestled was the Young Bucks. I'm just saying.
My guys.
Yeah.
The real top guys. Another motherfuckers. All right.
It's coming.
Your boy, Kevin Nash, bro. On why him and CM Punk never wrestled. Because we've all seen the promos. We've seen the shit online. He said that CM Punk said something about Triple H's wife, not on script or something. And then Triple H came to Kevin Nash and was like, I'm going against him. I'm going to beat this motherfucker.
Yep.
That's some petty shit, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm so sorry. It's not. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I remember that shit. Like, that whole run, Summer of Punk in 2012, right? That's wrong. Yeah, 2012. was something magical.
Yeah.
There was nobody who was speaking their mind and kind of disrupting the system, the machine, kicking the machine. Like, oh my God, this dude is saying all types of things. The real CM Punk, the real voice of the voiceless. You know what I'm saying? The real cult of personality. Not this dude we get right now. Not orthopedic Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like we not this guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about when he was really on it. And he said a couple of things about Stephanie. Now, I don't know which promo. I've seen clips this whole week saying that this is the promo. I don't think that was it, man. I think it was the promo when this is probably one of my favorite promos of like not from CM Punk, but from all times. When he was talking to Triple H, bro, and he was like, or unless your balls is in Stephanie's purse, and he took his tie and smacked him with it, bro. I was like, yo, he's a fucking fool. He took his tie and just smacked him with it just nonchalantly, bro. And you could tell Triple H's face was burning up, bro. Every time those promos, but guess what? Triple H got him back too. Triple H at one time really spoke some real shit, and you could tell it was some real animosity. That's the shit I miss about pro wrestling, bro. That's why I love AEW, because sometimes they do that shit a lot. They'll throw some off the script shit, and you can tell it's hitting hard, close to home. If you didn't see Dynamite last night between Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland, I implore you to watch that promo, because I feel like there was some nerves getting touched in that shit. For real.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, CM Punk, bro, and Triple H, bro, they did not like each other. CM Punk went on Coach Cabana's podcast and talked about how Vince McMahon would tell him, like, oh, well, you're wrestling Triple H for WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no offense to you. And Triple H was in the room. He said, no offense to you. He said, but I don't need to wrestle Triple H in this part of my career. He needs to wrestle me. Bro, he used to talk mad. That was the CM Punk. I was like, yo, not this. I don't know what this dude is right now. This is Phil. This ain't CM
This is
Punk.
corporate Phil.
Corporate Phil. There we go, man.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's crazy that Triple H had the power to do that back then. Like, you're going this way with the storyline with Kevin Nash and CM Punk, and then you can go to Vince and be like, no, I'm wrestling him. Vince is just like, all right.
No, he was the COO then.
Yeah, but still, Vince was still there, bro. Vince could still be like, nah, bro, we're not doing that.
Remember what I told you a couple months ago? I was like, is Vince McMahon still have an influence in the booking? And everybody was like, nah. I said, but he's still his son-in-law. So here goes that son-in-law and father-in-law bond. Hey, let me get him.
Yeah.
And Vince was like, bust his ass. I can hear him say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's happened. And so I guarantee you, that's what happened. Vince let it go. That's why the match changed. I remember the match changed, bro. It changed. I was like, wait a minute, it was supposed to be Punk and Nash. And all of a sudden it was, because they said that Kevin Nash had an injury some sort. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Kevin Nash was fine, bro. He was fine. He was good. Triple H just wanted some get back. But Kevin Nash also said at the end of that clip, he said, that's the power of our business. He's like, you can have heat with somebody, like nuclear heat, but at the same time, turn around and it all dissolves once there's money involved. When when it's time to make money, it's time to get shit popping. That's when the professional wrestling really sticks out, bro.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think if you was a pro wrestler and some shit touch a nerve, like some real personal shit, and then you have to work a program with this person, do you think that you can still like keep them safe and you know what I'm saying, and still be professional when you still have this I'm gonna mess this dude up, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I guess it would depend on the situation. Like, it blows my mind Matt Hardy and Edge worked to sit together after all that shit went down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, Vince is like, y'all want to do a program together? Because you are. And we're going to use this storyline in real life. Bro, that's insane to me. But I think I could. I mean, you know, you work with people in regular jobs you don't like, so.
Yeah. You're right. Like, I know I could. I could, you know what I'm saying? But I promise you this. Them promos, boy, there's going to be some things being said, bro.
Yeah.
Not on the script, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro.
In the ring, I take care of you. my life is in your hand, your life is in my hand. So we have a mutual agreement. Like, don't break my neck. I won't break your neck. We're gonna keep it professional when the physicality commences. But man, on that mic, verbal beat down for real, bro.
Yeah. Damn, bro. It's a crazy situation, bro. Crazy situation. Especially that Matt Hardy and Edge one, bro. That was crazy to me. Bro. That shit's crazy to me.
That motherfucker called in on Lita one time. It was some kind of show, and had to call in, and he called in, and he was spilling all the beans, all the beans on her, bro. Oh man,
crazy,
poor Lita,
bro.
Man.
Hey, who else? I mean, like Roddy Piper hating who was it? Mr. T?
Oh,
hating Mr. T, bro. Like generally hating this guy.
Yeah.
And they work together. They work together in the main event of Mania.
Yeah. I'll give you another one. Booker T and Batista got into a backstage fight for real and turned around and had worked a program with each other a couple of months later. Like,
yeah. Big Show and Great Khalid. I guess they got into a fight backstage one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just gotta. I mean, right when Seth Rollins and CM Punk on this return run for Punk, Seth don't like him. But now people have said they've grown to like have friendly conversations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when he first returned, he didn't like him. I wonder if Roman even really likes him in real life, bro.
I don't know. I think Roman does. Roman likes everybody. He's a good dude.
He did. I mean, that promo, again, we're talking about the personal promos.
Yeah.
He said, you made my life hell when it shouldn't have been because you went on that little podcast with your friend, bro. Like, So there's some built up animosity in there, bro.
Bro, it's going. If it is, I want to hear him say some shit for real. Like, this ain't gonna work. Really, low key, I don't got no love for this dude. You know what I'm saying? My God, okay, this makes it more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Remember we asked that question about if kayfabe was still a thing, would wrestling be bigger or smaller? This is why I say wrestling will be much bigger. If there was kayfabe was a thing, it's like, is they really real? But now everything ain't no kayfabe. Everything is like, it's,
Yeah, I remember I forget which two wrestlers it was back in the day, like the 80s, but they got like arrested together, like being drunk as shit. And they were worried about that story getting out because they weren't supposed to be hanging out together at that time. They were in a program with each other and like, fuck, we just messed up the program getting arrested, bro. Like
together.
That's
crazy. Against each other. Now we arrested together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could have flipped the story.
Cody
That's
and Roman.
Flip, though.
Cody and Roman. Cody talks about it all the time leading up to 39 and M4. He's like, we don't talk, bro. He's like, I've maybe said 5 words total to Roman. Like, people were like, did y'all talk before the match? He's like, no, bro, we don't talk. That's crazy.
I think people got to remember, like, this is still a lot of alpha, a lot of testosterone type of sport pro wrestling is. I don't care all kinds of was orchestrated. Yeah, I don't care about none of that shit. But people still want to come out on top. People still want to, and they always talk in third person. Well, CM Punk wouldn't really like to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Do you think the character of CM Punk, or do you think Triple H? And this is them talking, Paul or Phil talking about their character. It's like, I don't, but it's really their passion behind, bro. I love this shit. This is why I love pro wrestling, bro. It's a lot of real life mixed in with fantasy, and you twist that shit all together, and you don't know what's what. Kayfabe used to be a beautiful thing. It used to be a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Crazy, bro. And we said his name, Vince McMahon. And Eric Bischoff's on his podcast recently, again, saying he thinks Vince McMahon will return to the WWE. He says he's seen patterns. He said the first pattern was Triple H being able to like thank Vince McMahon at his Hall of Fame speech. Then we're getting some promo packages where we see Vince. He's mentioned, stuff like that. So Eric Bischoff is like, they're kind of just slowly putting him in there to see how big the reaction is going to be. And then eventually we'll bring him back. And I still think there is 0% chance we'll see Vince McMahon on WWE TV. in a role. Maybe what if he introduces his daughter into the Hall of Fame? I could see that happening. I could see that happening, but I think Triple H will eventually, or maybe her daughters will do it, something like that. But I don't see Vince McMahon in a role on TV with WWE at all, ever, or even backstage.
I agree. I agree with you. I don't see him on TV in WWE at all because he'll be too much old to be doing things like that, and B, he don't want to. His influence gonna come from backstage. I see him having an influence backstage. Let me tell you something. He don't have to be head of creative. He don't. The simple fact that this man, you can sit. Anybody can sit here and talk that shit they want to. Like, well, he sold his shares and this and that. Nah, I am so sorry. That shit don't mean a damn thing when the creator, or when not the creator, but the best promoter on this planet, who made WWE the monster that it is today. Vince McMahon made the E that it is today. Let's not get it twisted. When he walks in the room, and you mean to tell me when he say something, they're gonna be like, you know what? You don't really work here no more, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
I think they can't bring him back, bro. The water's too dirty, bro. The water's too dirty.
They brought Brock back while the water is still dirty for him, and his shit ain't came out yet. That he's not guilty of nothing. It's just allegedly, right? And he's still coming back. So what's the difference between him and Vince McMahon?
I think TKO had lawyers and made sure that Brock Lesnar really wasn't at fault for doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, he was offered the chick, right? He was offered the lady, allegedly, but they never did anything about, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I think there's that. I mean, would he have done it? I don't know, but I just think he was on the verge of being in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Vince McMahon really in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
like, Vince robbed the bank. Brock Lesnar thought about helping him rob the bank.
Right. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. You're right. He was the getaway driver.
Yeah. He's like, he got his car broke down on the way to help the robbery. You know, he's like, man, sorry guys, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Bruh, if Eric Bischoff is saying some shit like this,
yeah,
not Vince Russo, I'm like, okay, it might got some truth to it. This man's got some truth to it. You know, Vince Russo been saying this shit for a while, but sometimes that motherfucker be right about some shit. Vince Russo though, you know what I'm saying?
Broken clock, right? Twice a day, bro.
You right. You're right. Shit. Would you want to say that? I think the bigger question is, do you want to see Vince back in the WWE backstage?
I don't think it matters. Could he turn it around or make it better? Maybe. Could he make it worse? Maybe. It can go either way.
Or maybe the whole time, this was his shit the whole time.
Yeah. What if this been him the whole time? Stop blaming Triple H, bro. Stop blaming Triple H, guys.
But Triple H, you want to be on the face, you got to do what the face does. Take the blame and the praise.
And I've heard the whispers on the word on the street that Shane is going to AEW as like a manager. I don't know, bro. I keep hearing this Shane McMahon AEW thing, bro. Yeah. I've seen it a few times. Like we say, word on the street, we don't know if this shit's true or not, but we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
That would get a huge pop, bro. Shane McMahon in AEW.
That would a McMahon in AEW. That would like
blasphemy.
Shift. The whole shift would be just like, what universe are we entering in right now?
Yeah.
And then AJ Styles come in right after him. What the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's like they're getting a piece of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because trust, believe. Well, if that will happen, WWE is going to get something from somebody from AEW. That's going to be a pretty big name in AEW, and they're going to be hopping ship and going to WWE. Trust that.
Are you saying it ain't Powerhouse Hobbs?
No, it's not. First of all, let me talk to you about some goddamn Royce Keys, bro. I don't like that name. That name sounds like a luxury car. You went from Powerhouse Hobbs to Royce Keys. Like, bruh, nah. I like
should have stuck with Powerhouse. What about Powerhouse Royce Keys?
That's ugly as hell. That's too much. That's too much. That's a mouthful right there.
That's PRC, baby, for short. PRC.
But they ain't gonna say they don't announce PRC when it comes to the ring. They gonna Powerhouse Royce Key. That's too much, bro. Powerhouse Hobbs. I would have been fine with just calling him just Hobbs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or the Monstar Hobbs. You know what I mean? One of the two.
Is AJ Styles going to AEW like Chris Jericho going to WWE?
I think it'll be bigger.
Bigger.
I think it'll be bigger because Chris Jericho at one point had a long stint with the WWE, so he'd be returning. AJ Styles has never been on AEW, and in a type of caliber of wrestler that he still is, and in the matches that he can possibly have in the AEW, bro, we're not think about it. Everybody keeps talking about Chris Jericho coming back to WWE. Nobody has mentioned not one match they would like to see Chris Jericho in the WWE.
Most people are like, he'd be a good manager for like LA Knight.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
You're like, huh?
But that's why I say AJ Styles is bigger. Because AJ Styles, man, you getting all the stuff we listed earlier. The possibilities is infinite. Yeah. Wow. So, yeah.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
It is.
I don't look. AJ Styles and AEW. I like it. I ain't mad at it. Let this man wrestle. Let this man wrestle.
You're right. It will be the winners. You know what I'm saying? Fans will be the winners of this shit. You know, like, again, we benefit from it.
The phenomenal one. That'd be crazy, bro. All right, bro. JR, Jim Ross. He said he doesn't see the need for the 2 WWE championship belts. He wants one champ, not 2. And I mean, for the longest time, WWE had one champ. WCW gets integrated within WWE, so they bring over that big gold belt. And basically, since then, we've had 2 belts. You know,
right?
Names changed a few times, Universal Champ, whatever you want to call it. But now we're kind of back to the big gold belt and the WWE Undisputed Championship. I don't mind the 2 belts. He also said, like, it's because there's no brand split really anymore, even though there kind of is, but it's just not a fine line between the 2. How do you feel, bro? 2 belts, 1 belt?
You said it. You said it. Right now, you just literally said what I was going to say. The brand split. There's no need for a brand split now within the E because, to be honest with you, they got competition for real now. Before, the brand split was mainly just because they didn't have no competition, so they needed some competition. Raw versus SmackDown. This was the best it's going to get. Now you got AEW. You have real competition now, so you don't need a brand split. You might want to use both shows as one and make sure the All-Stars on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I agree with Eric Bischoff as far as having this one
Jim
belt.
Ross. Jim Ross.
Jim Ross. Yeah. Maybe it should just be the WWE Championship. Just that.
I think it would make it bigger.
Oh, definitely bigger. You would have all comers, the AEW Championship like MJF. You'll have all these people come to work. Can you imagine if you had Roman, Cody, LA Knight, Jay Uso, Brock Lesnar,
Seth Rollins. And they all clamoring for one championship, not 2. Just one. Yeah. It makes it more interesting. So, Jim Ross I feel him. He feel him because there's no need for brand split now because you got competition. It's called AEW. So, yeah. Yeah. And I think let's get rid of Elimination Chamber being for a shot at the title. Let's make it a title match.
Like it used to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it, because then you're going to get big names in it all the time. You're not going to get like these filler people who have no chance in it. You know what I'm like? Tiffany's first year in the Elimination Chamber in Australia, she wasn't going to win it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's people in it. You're like, they got no chance. They got no chance. They got a chance. They got a chance. They got a chance. Like half the people in the Elimination Chamber, you're like, it's not happening, bro.
You're right.
It's not happening. Yeah.
I remember when the Elimination Chamber was all main eventers in that thing for the championship.
Yeah.
And then now it turned to half main eventers, half upper mid carders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it really is now. But can you imagine if you had an Elimination Chamber, you had Cody, Roman, Come on, help me out here. Cody Roman,
Brock,
Seth,
Braun Breaker, Obafemi,
Oba. Like who else?
Yeah, and like
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah,
Drew McIntyre. You have all those, bro. Come on, man. Like, see, that's what the E is missing, man.
Yeah,
I think the E is missing the consistency of their stars and star power. So if you want to be a company that, you know, carries your weight, because we have star power, right? But your star power only is here and there, not really frequent. You know what I'm saying? But if you start booking your shows like the top of our card, this is the match for them.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just the names alone will make people be like, yo, I gotta watch this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't have shit like, oh, we're gonna have Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and then we're gonna have LA Knight, Jey Uso.
Yeah.
See, you see what I'm saying? Like it's a dip off.
Yeah. And like, just take Elimination Chamber last year. Just take it last year. John Cena loses that Rumble, which we all thought he was going to win the Rumble. Now we know he's going to win Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Like, and like for WWE to be all about storytelling, your 4 big belt matches, the women's and the men's, there's not really a story to it. The winner just gets to pick who they want to wrestle, and then the Elimination Chamber person picks up the scraps. And then you try and force a story on us with those two. Instead, have it for the belt at Elimination Chamber, and then have stories told within that match to where you get to WrestleMania. Tell stories. The storytelling company tells stories. The 4 big belts are just, this person won this match, so they get a shot. That's it. That's the story. It's like, you tell stories, so tell the story, man. Tell the story.
You could actually treat the Elimination Chamber similar to what you do to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You can tell story like what you're saying. You can tell stories within the chamber. Definitely not that, like, that's like is it the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania? Elimination Chamber? Am I wrong?
Yep. That's it.
So that's a big pay-per-view. You might want to kind of build up, because the rest of the way, people got to buy in. And yeah, I agree. You got to tell many stories within the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
You know?
And remember, I mean, what was it? 5 years ago, they had the Elimination Chamber for the U.S. belt.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. Have it the big dogs. The big dogs.
The
like
mystique.
The first Elimination Chamber, man. Who was all in? I mean, what? Triple H won, right? It was Triple H won the first one?
To be honest, I can't even recall, bro. Like, I got to do some research on that shit. Maybe Triple H.
I want to say it was Triple H.
I think that was the one with Shawn Michaels wore them ugly ass brown. Yeah. That was that one right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboy boot. What happened to his gear, bro? Like, why did his gear look like that?
But man, tell some stories, WWE. You know, tell some stories.
They can tell all the stories they want, but the stories give the match meaning. But the matches are the payoff to the stories.
Yeah.
And if you don't have good matches, no matter how good the story is, it's gonna fall flat.
Yeah.
Prime example. I hate to admit this, but it's true. My favorite tag team of all time, they had a great riveting story because it was spun off from the Bloodline storyline, Jimmy and Jey Uso, like brother versus brother. It was I was like, this is gonna be good. And then they had a flat match, and we don't even mention that storyline probably being one of a great storyline leading up to WrestleMania, probably one of the best ones in history to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
But because the match wasn't hitting, people forget about it. See, that's how important the matches still are in pro wrestling. I don't care. Whatever your story is, whatever you want to write, whatever you want to, your mics games, all that shit is cool and it enhances everything. But when it's all said and done, that shit got to be done in the ring.
Yeah.
It has to be complete in the ring.
Remember that year, who was number 1 and number 2 in the Royal Rumble? Jimmy and Jey Uso.
Yeah.
That's how you kicked off the Rumble, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good way. You're telling a story for months and months and months. I mean, the send-off match was not good. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
It hurt me a lot. I was like, wow, this
Yeah.
is. And I know they're capable of putting on a much better match than that. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. And even they said it themselves, like, if we can really redo that again, we would, because that wasn't our best. And I don't know why it wasn't.
Yeah. Why wasn't it? You know? Damn that. Yeah, dude. That shit's biggest letdown WrestleMania match of all time.
It's up there. It's up there. It's probably another one I can't remember, but it's up there for me, man.
Yeah.
It's number 2, number 3, number 2. One of them things right there. That was hard.
And they've been hinting about it for the last couple months. The Usos getting a little tension between them, but now they seem to be on one page now that they're tag team champs again.
We talked about it. Y'all go check out the WWE Weekly Review for Heelz podcast. We talked a little bit about that, to what Jimmy was doing with each other, putting them in position. So,
all right, bro. Since it was just the Super Bowl and a WWE superstar headlined the halftime Super Bowl show, this guy named Bad Bunny. They're saying he's returning soon to WWE. But some people have petitioned that he should go to AEW, bro. Would you like to see Bad Bunny in AEW?
Oh, I see what they're saying. So, so because of all this political shit, Bad Bunny should be going to AEW and cut ties with WWE. Well, I don't want to see him in AEW. I like seeing him in WWE. I think that is the perfect spot for him as a celebrity who has limited wrestling powers and not that much experience. I think he'll be, bro. He go to AEW, bro. He gonna be showed out. He gonna be showed up, bro. He can't hang, but he can in that WWE. He can do that thing. Yeah. Nah, let him stay in WWE, man.
Now, if he returns WrestleMania match, the obvious pick is Logan Paul, right? That's the obvious pick.
Yeah. Logan Paul. Yeah.
That's the pick. That's the pick. That's the only pick. That's the only thing that makes sense right now. But we'll see if he is returning or if it's just, some BS. But speaking of the political shit, we all know about the fuck ice Brody King, that moment in AEW. Even if you're not a fan of AEW, you know about it. Everyone knows about it. Word on the street is they kept Brody King off TV this week on Dynamite for that reason, because they didn't want the fuck ice chant. It first came out that it was Warner Brothers saying they didn't want him on there, but Warner Brothers just came out and said, we didn't say nothing about it. We didn't say nothing, bro. What do you think this is? You really think they intentionally kept Brody King off TV right before Grand Slam when he gets his title shot versus MJF?
I think they might have some truth to it. You don't want too much political, things happening, you know what I'm saying, in your company if that's not what you're really about.
Yeah, but that wasn't even them doing it. It was the fucking crowd, bro. You can't control the crowd. Can't control that crowd.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a tough position to be in when you're trying to appeal and getting all this momentum and getting all this publicity that you never would have gotten if that wouldn't have happened. But at the same time, you're trying to make sure you keep a fine line and trying to get this contract. You got another contract you got to sign the renewal. MJF talked about it with the Chris Van Vliet interview. Renewal. He's caring about the viewership.
Yeah. Ticket sales.
The ticket sales and renewal.
Yeah.
He's talking about the contract. That's what he's talking about. That's a big thing coming up. So, yeah. I think it's tough, man. I really think it's tough.
Bro, I'm throwing him out there. Get out there, bro. Get this crowd hype, bro. It don't matter what the crowd's saying as long as they're saying something. You know what I'm saying? That's my rule. That's my thing. She over there texting, bro?
Nah. Doing the 123rd.
All right, bro. Big E officially retires. Big E from the New Day.
Yep. Well, no more neck.
I thought he retired a long time ago, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, he's
it
not already.
They was saying that he might come back. He might come back, like something like an Edge thing, right?
Yeah.
Or Danielson. You know, they have neck problems, and he say he might come back, but nah, he's done, and I implore him, and I'll give praise to him for him to look at the brighter side of what he did, because he did a lot with the New Day. They made history. They did a lot of things. They was the it. Bro, listen. In an organization that had John Cena, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, the hottest thing popping at that time was the New Day.
Yeah.
That stretch they had, that almost 2-year stretch that they had.
Kofi Mania.
Yeah. Them coming out the box on WrestleMania with a box of cereal with the damn, you know what I'm saying?
The Bootios.
Yeah.
Man, is why am I blanking on his name right now? Kofi, Big E, and why am I blanking on this man's name?
Kofi, Big E, and Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods. Is Xavier Woods ever going to win a singles title, bro?
He will. But it's not going to happen when he's a heel. It's going to happen when he's a face. I guarantee you.
Man, they fumbled that New Day shit, bro. They fumbled that New Day
heel
shit.
turn? Yeah.
With Big E, they brought Big E in for 15 minutes, and they were like, we're done with you, bro. You're good. Head home.
Yeah.
Shit was crazy.
And would have made it good if they would have put it to where he could still be physically available and just be a manager to them, you know what I'm saying, and just be his presence and don't get physical, just to see them three together again. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, this is nostalgia, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, they fumbled it, bro. They dropped it. They kicked it, and they threw it into the trash can, man. Like,
the whole New Day heel run has just been trash.
And that's sad, because it's going to be something that's going to be attached to their legacy.
Yeah.
You know, everybody going to be like, oh, remember the New Day? Bro, remember that shit? But man, that heel turn, oh my God. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And it sucks, because it's going to be attached, because if that heel turn was done correctly, they could have been, the face and the heels was great. Like, this could have gone down probably one of probably the best 3-man team in the history. Yeah. And you're talking about teams like the Freebirds and Von Erichs, and you know what I'm saying, 3-man teams and shit. Like, bro, you talking about some good stuff, and the New Day would be in that conversation if they would have executed everything. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they're doing with it. They're kind of in limbo right now. They ain't really doing shit. Just like the Street Profits. At least New Day's on TV from time to time, I guess.
Sure.
That fucking shit. All right, bro.
Props at this time, bro. Like, I think, like I said, Cross was one of the only people, and Chelsea Green, they maximized their time, right? And I think New Day actually does too, because every time they do have one of the best, like, backstage or whatever, it just you know. But man, there's only so much you can do, because you don't control your future. The writers do. The booker do.
Yeah. Give some better suggestions, New Day. Maybe they go babyface again. Who knows?
They will.
Yeah.
They definitely will. Trust me.
Yeah. All right, bro. So, Ruka, whatever you want to call her, the future of the WWE right now. Apparently, remember the ending to the Rumble? She goes for the Soul Snatcher on Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany just kind of throws her off the edge or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, Soul Ruka, when they were talking to the producers of the match and stuff, she gave a little pushback about this spot, because she's like, it doesn't make sense for me to do that right there. Like, she was not about that finish at all, bro. She was like, it doesn't make sense for me to do that on the apron in a Royal Rumble match when I'm trying to win. Like, she's like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, she's right. It doesn't.
Yeah, it did, bro. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But we saw what happened. She did go for the soul snatcher. You got to listen to the bosses, and she got eliminated. Now, my thing is, I want to know what her alternative would have been, but it's crazy. Like, I mean, that's cool of her to know that type of stuff. Like, hey, that doesn't make sense. But then for WWE just be like, no, it does. Go out there. Go do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, it does. You're going to do it too. So go ahead, go out
do
there.
It. Yeah.
See, I love hearing shit like this. I love hearing shit like this, man. She has a love for the game. She has that. Roka would never do nothing like that, because if it's a Royal Rumble, why would I do a move that lets me leave my feet close enough to the outside? The only time I got to do is be like, wee, and push me out the way. Like, nobody would do that realistically, right?
Yeah.
But the WWE, like you said, WWE said, go ahead and do it, man. I would rather for somebody to come and eliminate me when I've already eliminated somebody and half my one leg is up, I'm over the rope, and they're just coming to do this to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would rather for that to happen than for me. Or that's how I'm gonna lose. Can you imagine? That's like them saying, "Hey, Randy, the way you gonna get eliminated from the Rumble is you gonna RKO somebody on the apron, and they're just gonna push you off." Yeah. Randy be like, "Yo, what you mean? I would never do that." Like, Randall's, come on, man.
Or like just have like Rey Mysterio do his springboard moonsault and eliminate himself, but he had to hit that move. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it from both sides. I'm surprised she didn't give that pushback, and then they said, all right, you ain't getting eliminated third to last. You getting eliminated right when you get in this motherfucker then. You want to keep talking.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you gotta be quiet.
Got it. I'll go do it.
Man.
Do you think that's also like, we both work in jobs that like this younger generation is a lot more vocal about how they want stuff to go. Like when we 18 at a job, they're like, go do this, this, and this. I'm like, okay, got it.
Right.
But now we all know the younger generation, this whole generation's this, there. But do you think WWE is experiencing a lot of that with this new talent, this NXT talent? Because like they all grew up Triple H, you know, for the most, well, not Triple H. He changed shit all the time. But like unless you're a big star, you don't get a say. You just go out there and execute. You know what I'm saying? Like Chelsea Green, she's older. They tell her what to go do. She goes and does it. You know what I'm saying? But these newer NXTs and all these younger generations probably have a lot more shit to say about their personal care. Do you like that? Do you hate that? What do you think it is?
I mean, I do like it because I think the E is so big that they can't really hone in on every one of these personas to actually make the right decision for it to make it work out in front of the TV. So I think it takes two, right?
Yeah.
I have an idea, me being the boss, and then you as the person who's playing this persona, you have something else. Well, let's meet halfway instead of me just saying, no. You work for me. I'll sign your check. So get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it works both ways, man. And I think it's good. And I think this is a Triple H era. I think this is one thing a lot of people have said about Triple H, him running the E, is that they feel more comfortable coming to him and talking to him about things they necessarily don't agree with. Yeah. They can talk. They feel freely. They say, yo, Vince, it wasn't none of that going on, bro. So
Roga would have said that. Vince would have said, okay, you're out of the Rumble. Peace.
Get out. But again, sometimes you got to run shit with an iron fist.
Yeah. And then you got people like Darby Allin saying stuff on, I think it was a Karrion Kross podcast. He was like, there's too many egos. He's like, guys, we're here. We're making money. Just whatever they say. Like he's paraphrasing, but he's like, whatever they say, yeah, just go do it, man. He's like, this is fun. Like, we're having fun out here. Like, too many egos in wrestling. Which, what if there was no egos in wrestling, bro? That'd be crazy.
I mean,
No
shit, we
hope.
can.
Not today, brother.
But you
Doesn't
know
work
what?
for me.
I cannot disagree with Hulk, bro. I think he had the right to do that shit, bro. I think he had the right, bro. That's Hulk Hogan. We're talking Hulk Hogan in the same breath when we say Babe Ruth,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. Like these are greats. These are like the greats. These are like the fucking greats. These are the people who laid the pathway down. If there was no Hulk Hogan, there would be no what we have now.
Yeah.
You understand? Hulk Hogan was the first crossover mainstream wrestler that broke through movies, TVs. He had his own cartoon, bro.
Yeah.
Like you, I'm sorry. Not really sorry, but I'm just being honest that for me to neglect everything he has done for the industry that I love, just because of he slipped up or he said something and people disagree, whatever the fuck that is. Hey, I'm not gonna sit there and hold that shit against him because that's me neglecting what he's done, man. Hogan made this shit, bro. The
Yeah.
first superstar. Hulk Hogan was the first superstar.
Yeah. How many times do you think in John Cena's career he was told to do something and he was like, I'm not doing that?
Maybe a couple times.
Yeah.
Because when he got the clout,
Yeah.
he did. But overall, I think John Cena is one of those dudes. He'll do what's been asked of him.
Yeah.
He'll do it. He might not do it the way you want it to, but y'all gonna meet halfway. But it'll be similar. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just how it's supposed to be in some takes, depending on the person. Like
Yeah.
if you a jobber, you trying to tell me something, bro, go ahead and go do your job. go do your goddamn job. Get out my face. Do your job.
Yeah. You got Kit Wilson coming in. He's like, nah, that doesn't work for my guy right now, man. No.
Sir, go do your job.
Like I don't see the Miz ever saying stuff like that. Like, no, I don't want to do that. No, he's just gonna go out there. He might ask to change it a little bit, give it a little tweak here, a little tweak there.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna put his own twist on it, before they say it, right?
Yeah,
that's what I think it would do. But when it's all said and done, man, you do. What was that shit from Any Given Sunday? Your boy Al Pacino, he said, "You do as you're told." You know what I'm saying? You're the head coach of the football team. You do as you told.
yeah.
Like you get paid to play out what the plays I choose at this moment in time for you to do. If you want to sit here and do otherwise, one person out of 11 people try to go their own route, it fucks the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Everybody has to be on the same page. You can't. I'm gonna run a post route when I should be running a street.
Yeah.
Oh no! Now the fucking safety's too down deep. Now I'm supposed to throw this out route to my motherfucking halfback or maybe a tight end curling over. Now he's too damn close. That shit could get picked. Oh, it ain't gonna be a successful play because you were supposed to be a street to draw him up that way. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like that in wrestling.
Yeah.
Your turn is to lay down right now. I need you to lay down because trust me, when you start popping up, it's gonna be bigger than you laying down.
Yeah.
So
it's like actors. I've heard actors talk about it. Like sometimes they'll work with a director that lets you like ad lib, do some takes for your own, do this, do that. And then there's other directors that are like, do it this way. This is the way it's supposed to be done. Like, so I feel like that's like certain wrestling promotions. Vince McMahon was like, you're going to do it this way. And then you got Triple H and Tony Khan kind of like, they'll listen to feedback and stuff.
The player's coach.
Yeah.
Player's coach.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right, bro. My last word on the street is really not a word on the street. Just want to talk about him because he's my GOAT of all GOATs, of all sports, of all time. It's Muhammad Ali, formerly known as Cassius Marcellus Clay. Let's talk about, because I believe he's a WWE Hall of Famer.
Yep.
They put him in the Hall of Fame,
as
he should be. He did have a wrestling match one time where he boxed and the guy wrestled. He got kind of messed up a little bit in that match, but Ali, bro, how much influence you think Muhammad Ali has had over how many wrestlers have studied Muhammad Ali and took it from him?
Man, like immensely. A lot of that flair we see, comes from Muhammad Ali.
The Ric Flairs. The Ric Flairs.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
The finesse, the laid backness, again, not the yeller, not the screamer type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He'll just talk to you like this. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He'll just lay it out nice and smooth for you, but he'll hit you with those bars he had. Just wait a minute.
Yeah.
Boy over there spitting freestyles on stage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Press conference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. I mean,
and Ali said he got his way of talking from Gorgeous George, and he just turned that up another notch. Because Gorgeous George, he's like, who's this guy saying he's the greatest? He ain't even the champ yet. And that's where Muhammad Ali took it. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. All this stuff. And he just turned it up and turned it up. I think, man, bro, I think he's the most influential athlete of all time. I don't think there's one that even comes close.
He's up there. He's definitely up there, man. He probably, it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
He transcends past his sport and into others. So that's how you know you got some influence when,
when you get inducted in Hall of Fames, you wasn't even in that sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but he was part of WrestleMania 1. So
yeah, he was. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He was the ring announcer.
Yeah.
Supposedly, so for WrestleMania 1. And so he got a little physical in there, you know what I'm saying? Hit the little rope-a-dope on your boy one time. Like, man, come on, man. Like, yeah, it's Muhammad Ali, though, man. It's never gonna be another Muhammad Ali. But he paid for that shit, man. He got that Parkinson's disease, getting hit in the head too many times, bro. It's just, nerves. Your brain can't take but so much, man.
Yeah, you watch even in like his later matches, you could tell something was wrong with him, bro.
Yeah,
they didn't. He was slow talking, and Bob still went out there and whooped some ass though. Getting that ring, it turns off, bro. All right, you got any word on the streets before we get to these 3 questions?
Sure, I ain't got no more word on the street, man. We just gotta go ahead and go into them questions because I got a question to add on to the questions.
All right, let's start with this one. We're bringing this segment back, y'all. Overrated, underrated, or properly rated.
Let's do it.
And it's our boy, Tozawa on WWE, bro. And I think he is underrated in that ring so much, bro. Yes. This dude goes in the ring, bro.
Yes. Tozawa is the E effect, I like to call it. Like, a guy who was in New Japan and can do some things. When you come over here, he gets, what I mean? But it be people like that keep their job for the longest.
Yep.
He been around for a long time. It's like R-Truth. And they're not even main eventers or anything. They're just comedy act release, and they keep them around.
Yeah. But my boy Tozawa getting serious, bro. He wasn't laughing at all during that match, bro.
No, he wasn't. He definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
I would like to see a more serious Tozawa. Like, I would like to see him.
Yeah.
Tozawa. I would like to see a more serious Tozawa. Like, because I think that would prove even more that that's why people trip over the East booking. Because it does make a difference.
Yeah.
Oh, wins and losses don't count. No, they don't count, but it makes a fucking difference about perception of how people see you.
Yeah.
You think I'm still get behind some dude who lose every single damn time?
Yeah. And I was shocked when they won the qualifying match to face the Usos, bro. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Otis and Tozawa won?
Yeah.
And you got to remember, so even last year, the disrespect for him, bro, he was about to enter the Royal Rumble for his first time ever, bro. I forget who jumped him. Was it Carmelo Hayes?
Carmelo Hayes got him from behind.
Carmelo Hayes got eliminated, gets mad, attacks Tozawa. Tozawa doesn't get to enter the Rumble, and I Show Speed enters the Rumble, bro. Damn!
Oh, man.
You got replaced by a YouTuber, bro.
Oh, boy.
But then, hey, thank God he did get replaced because he would have had to take that spear from Braun Breaker instead of I Show Speed, bro.
Yeah. think that spirit wouldn't have even happened like that if it was for show speed in the ring.
Yeah.
I think it happened because it was like, yo, we haven't signed his waiver.
Yeah.
We can do what we want with him, right?
Yeah.
Break that man in half.
Show Speed's gonna have a match in WWE, bro. He's gonna have a match.
Kenny Omega might be right, bro. Kenny Omega said it years ago. He said, I think the way that E is going, he said, I think in a couple of years we're gonna see an Show Speed versus Mr. Beast type of fucking match at WrestleMania.
We're not gonna see Mr. Beast, bro. We're not gonna see Mr. Beast, but Show Speed. Did you watch that thing with Randy Orton? Show Speed's doing this like YouTube series where he goes and tries other sports and stuff and see how well he does, bro. Even Randy Orton was like, bro, you got this, bro. He said all the NXT people were in the crowd watching, like the wrestlers and stuff. And he's like, you got more charisma than most of these people sitting here watching you right now.
Randall's?
Bro, and he did pretty good in the match for only having, 3 days to train with Fit Finley and stuff like that?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Randy Orton hit him with the chair in the back. And Show Speed, like, he sold it, bro. And Randy's like, bro, you really hurt? And he's like, nah, I'm selling. He's like, that's good shit, bro. That's what you need to do.
I gotta see that shit.
You gotta check it out, bro. It was pretty good.
I got seen clips, but I gotta actually watch the whole thing. Man.
He wrestled, I think he wrestled Maxine Dupree's husband in the match. Like, because I think he's in NXT right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they wrestled, and, bro, it wasn't bad, bro. Get that man the jelly roll treatment, let him get in there and bang with his athleticism. Bro, it's going to be good, bro.
I think that's, he's very athletic. So,
who's a celebrity you want to see get in that ring, bro? Who is a celebrity you want to see in the wrestling ring?
Oh, man, that's hard. Celebrity, okay.
Or an athlete. Nah,
I don't want to do athlete. That's just like, that's too easy. This is a good one. It's hard. A celebrity who I think can be a good pro wrestler. Shit.
That's pretty hard, bro. I'm thinking too. I'm like,
well, it's hard because I really don't know any celebrities like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that's tough. Who do y'all want to see be in that ring as a celebrity?
That's tough, man.
Who's a good one, man? I don't even know.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Give me Jason Momoa.
Oh, Aquaman. Aquaman.
Let me see him in the ring. I can see him doing some things in the ring. So that'll be mine right there.
Bro, I want to see Myles Garrett, bro. Myles Garrett.
Oh my God.
About fucking big. Or I want to see Tom Brady since you in there talking shit to my boy Logan Paul.
You saw that shit, bro?
Bro, he in there talking that noise, bro. Like,
he said, that's cute.
That's cute. Let's see you come do a back body drop, bro. Tom Brady, get your ass in that ring. Jump off the top rope, hit a moonsault. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
And see,
I think Logan Paul's would be a better football player than Tom Brady would be a wrestler. That's facts.
Yeah, like that would be fact. But I don't know because it's a different mentality when you're playing football. Like you can be a great athlete that doesn't transcend well in football. Football ain't about athleticism. That's like number 2. It ain't like basketball. Football is about mental toughness, and it's about if Logan Paul got mental toughness, he might be good. But I think Tom Brady's come from the stance for like, what you doing is cute, but when you got 300-pound man who can run a 4.4, 4.5 on your ass and run the snot out of you, and you got to get back up and do it, I feel him.
You know who else said they want to be they want a match?
Who?
Micah Parsons.
I think I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. Undertaker, because he was on Undertaker's podcast. Undertaker's like, bro, let's go. Let me know when, bro. We'll get you in there.
It's that easy, huh? I want to do it. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Shit.
If you famous, it's easy, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Jesus.
If you famous. Damn, bro. All right, what's your question?
You're going to be on that thing, bro. You're going to be on that. Y'all want to get it? I'm like, yeah, come on.
I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
No, I'll take a couple of bumps, bro. Just to say that I took a couple of bumps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to say I'll do a run in. I'll wear a hood, a mask, all that stuff. I'll do a run in, hit a curb stomp and dip. You know what I'm saying?
I want to take some bumps. I want to see what it feels like. Come on. After that, no more. At least, like I said, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to see what it feels like.
The thing I think is the funniest is like how much they say running the ropes hurts.
So,
and I know they've all said how much it hurts, and I'm still like, doesn't look like it hurt. But like, I get it. They're like, it hurts, and I'm like, it's. I've heard it a million times. It still doesn't look like it hurts, but I'm sure it does.
Yeah, shit pinches the shit out of your back. Those cables.
Yeah,
bro. Oof, boy.
Both arms up.
I can see it. I know it hurts.
Yeah.
But you get numb to it when you do it for so long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, bro. What's your question, bro?
All right, here goes the question, man. This might break the internet.
Oh shit!
Who was the bigger draw in their time? 80s Hogan or 90s Austin? Who was the bigger draw in their time?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. It was Stone Cold, bro. It had to be, bro. I saw people wearing Austin 316 shirts that never watched wrestling, bro.
Yeah.
The run they went on with Austin, bro, even though it was short, Hulk's got the longevity. So if we're talking money made over a career, it's going to be Hulk.
No, we're taking their peak. When they was at their peak, both of them, which was...
When do you consider Hulk's peak? NWO?
No. I consider his peak when in the 80s when he was that golden era of WWE.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was his peak to me. Like, when he had the lunch boxes, the cartoon, the movies, and all that shit.
That's true. That's true, bro.
That was his peak right there. WrestleMania 1, he was... Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant, bro. Like, no one can tell me this cannot be the emblem of WWE. The NBA has Jerry West, the logo man, right?
They need to change that shit.
WWE had a fucking logo. Like, this is a WWE. It should be Hogan's body slamming Andre the Giant. Like, no one can tell me otherwise than that, bro. Give me a more significant moment in WWE history than that.
Moment?
Like a significant moment. Andre the Giant being body slammed by Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest moment. Bro.
That's crazy.
Is that the biggest moment in wrestling history? Yeah.
And the moment that you name it, it has to stick out and it has to be like imprinted in your mind to where you be like, I can see that. But for years, what did we saw for the opening of WWE? It was like, oh, greatest champ. You see Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. You know, the little montage packages they have when Here, Now, Forever, and Together, all that shit. It used to be Hogan starting off the thing, slamming Andre the Giant, bro. Or you have a Hogan doing this alone. Yeah. You do this right now, if somebody gonna say Hulk Hogan, and Muffin William never seen Hulk Hogan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bro, and what's crazy about that Andre moment, like, they built it up so much that Andre's never been off his feet. Andre's never been on his back. Andre's never locked. Bro, that was all fake as fuck, bro.
Yeah. So when he slammed him, it was much more impactful. You know? And I think that's where the old school mentality comes from. Undertaker and all the boys is like, we didn't have to do 450 splashes from the top rope. Yeah. We could just do a simple body slam, but what was behind the body slam and what it could symbolize and what it meant, that got the people off their feet. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's probably the greatest moment in wrestling history. Yeah, I think so, bro. It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
I can't even think of anything. I mean, there's things that I'm like, that was cool, but it wasn't like that, you know?
That sent shockwaves around the world right there. You know?
Yeah.
Andre the Giant's nickname was the ninth wonder of the world.
Yeah. And then the kayfabe behind it of Hulk Hogan always saying, we didn't know the finish to that match going into the match.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. We didn't know this. He was like, I was talking to Andre before the match, and he was like, we're good. We're good. And then he just said in the match, he said, slam me. And then, bam. I mean, I don't think Vince lets them go into that ring not knowing the finish, bro. There's no way,
It depends on who you
bro.
are. No, it depends who you are.
I don't know, bro.
It depends who you are. It depends who you are. It definitely someone like Andre. Yeah. And that match passed the torch. That really blew Hogan up. After that, Hulkamania was running wild. You know what I'm saying? So he passed the torch from Andre the Giant to Hulk Hogan, bro. And
but who was a bigger draw, though? That's the question.
Who was the bigger draw, man? I just feel like
people knew Stone Cold was pop culture back. Everyone knew who Stone Cold was, bro.
But see, that's the same thing with Hogan.
Knew.
Hogan was pop culture. He had he was on MTV, Jay Leno. He was everywhere, man. Doing shit with Mr. T, who was very popular at the time with the A-Team show, bro. They was pop culture too.
Who'd Stone Cold do a promo with? Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
One of the biggest athletes in the world at the time.
Who was the ring announcer for the Hogan and Mr. T match, Piper, and Mr. Wonderful match? Goddamn, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Shit, bro.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna give the slight edge to Stone Cold.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give the edge to Hogan because he set the shit. He set the tone. He set the tone.
Yeah.
I don't care. You can be better than the last, but you can't be better when something ain't there.
Yeah.
So that's how important. Like, I don't care, man. Like, if you started some shit
I lived
and got
through
popping.
Yeah. I lived through Stone Cold. That's why I'm biased. I lived through that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And honestly, I was fucking too young to even really live through fucking the Hogan shit. Like, much more. But I definitely lived through the Austin shit. But what I'm saying is, this dude, here he is in 2026, right? To this day, there's only two names that really pop in your head when you say pro wrestling.
Yeah, it's Hulk.
It's like, how is that even possible now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go to a casual and be like, pro wrestling, and the first thing everybody might think of, they're going to think about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Like, he was that much of a generational talent. Like, that run he went was so immaculate because it set all the standards. Like, it crossed over MTV, doing movies, doing shows. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, bro? Is at work, someone was like, who's your favorite wrestler? I was like, Roman Reigns. Or like, of all time? I was like, I mean, he's getting up there. And he's like, oh, Roman Reigns is like an active wrestler right now? I was like, yeah. So like, people really don't even know who Roman Reigns was. But if they would have said, who's your favorite wrestler of all time? And I would have said Hulk Hogan or Stone Cold, they would know exactly who that was.
Right. They know what they know. See? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what you know when you got household names.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't put Roman on that Mount Rushmore, because he ain't no household name. Like the people who's on that Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Hogan, Rock, Cena, Stone Cold.
I think you got to exclude Rock because he's the most famous man in the world right now because of acting and wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, and like Hogan did act, but I mean, he was in Rocky as what was his name? Thunder Lips or something like that. But like, he wasn't a big actor. He was in some movies, but he wasn't like known for acting. Rock's known for acting more now than he is wrestling.
You would be 100% right if the simple fact that the reason why WrestleMania 40 was even as big as it was is because it had involved The Rock. And if anybody want to sit here and say, no, it wasn't, you're fucking delusional. WrestleMania 40 was the way it was because it involved The Rock on a more frequent basis.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, bro.
That's why that shit was so big, and and we talk about star power, the company that talk about star power, and then you put them in a fucking program with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. The Rock gave the rub to Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, bro.
Yeah.
He gave them the rub.
Yeah.
That's why I say, again, I can't put Roman on that Mount Rushmore because he's getting the rub from a motherfucker who's bigger than him. So I can put you above a motherfucker who give you a rub for you to be more well known, and even now you still isn't as well known as any of those four on that mountain.
Yeah.
And that's not even not the Roman. I fuck with Roman a long way, bro. But I'm being honest, bro. Just household names.
Everyone knows who Ric Flair is as well.
For the wrong reasons. Around my parts for the wrong reasons.
Drink Woo Energy, y'all. Drink Woo Energy, y'all. But damn, bro. Yeah, that's a good, but just Stone Cold's run, as short as it was, bro, that shit was on. All you tuned into Raw, when is Stone Cold coming out? That's, bro, let's be real.
But see, here's the only thing I have to say. That's why I say, this is why I give the nod to Hogan. Hogan did it when there was no competition.
Yeah.
Hogan did it. He didn't become Hogan because something else happened over here and then it transpired over here and here we go. Like Austin.
Yeah.
If there was no
Hogan, there'd be no Austin.
No. Well, no, I'm saying this. If there was no WCW, if there was no NWO, that shit wouldn't happen.
That's why I think the peak. That's why I think the peak of Hogan wasn't it back. It was NWO, bro. Because again, people wore New World Order shirts, didn't watch wrestling, but they knew what the NWO was.
Again, it's hard to topple the original. It's hard to topple the person who laid the pavement. It's hard to. You can't be here if it wasn't here, no foundation.
Yeah.
So it's hard to be better than the person who was the original, the originator, the first person. Like, that takes so much more credibility than, he was better than this person. Well, a lot of things come into play. Like Stone Cold, viewership was higher because of Hogan, but a lot more people had cable in their houses than it did in the 90s and in the 80s.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker sold out the first 73,000 Pontiac Silverdome.
Hey, Dave Meltzer has some words about that. He said, nah. Dave Meltzer said it wasn't that many people.
Oh. How many people what he say it was?
I don't know. He said it was like closer to like 65 or something like that. I forget. Okay. It was on the Vince documentary.
Right. So let's say if it was only 65, right?
Yeah.
And still unheard of numbers in the North American pro wrestling. 65,000 motherfuckers. Right. Yeah. Stone Cold ain't never pulled no 65,000 motherfuckers like that.
Wonder what the biggest audience Stone Cold got.
Did Stone Cold, because they're gonna say 70 something for Hogan, because this is in the book 70, so we're gonna say 70. Fuck Meltzer, the non-wrestler.
Yeah.
70 something for Hogan, right? Did Stone Cold draw that much for WrestleMania? He had to.
I want to say Cody's return WrestleMania, what was that, 2023 in Texas? I want to say they had over 80 in that stadium, bro, because that stadium big as shit.
Yeah, but see, we can't apply that to now because the WWE was his own entity. They came to see the E and who was involved with the E. This is like name, like I want to see this shit.
Yeah.
Hogan drew out the ass, and to me, I just feel like Hogan is on the Mount Rushmore is number one.
How about this? Hogan and Goldberg selling out the Georgia Dome for a Nitro.
Bro, listen. Let's go ahead and put this whole shit to rest. Let's put this whole thing to rest. To everybody who want to sit on Hogan, tell me how many people in this industry we love started the boom and then came back again on the second boom and was big.
Reignited
how many people
the boom.
You know?
Reignited the boom.
How many people do you know who can sit here and say that in this pro wrestling industry?
Yeah. And let's be real, like when Hogan first came to WCW and he was still doing that, it wasn't that riveting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't killing. It wasn't box office.
No.
It was the same old Hogan we've been seeing for 15, 20 years.
Right.
But when he did that leg drop, bro, the world changed.
When he went to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Bro. See, and I think it only made it bigger because of Hulk Hogan's past, of being this big star, of being a good guy. And all of a sudden now Hulk Hogan with the beard now he's evil. What the hell?
Yeah.
Bro. The greatest heel turn of all time, the greatest superstar of all time, probably the biggest draw of all time. Come on, bro. It's Hogan, bro.
Terry Bollea.
It's Hogan. It's Hogan, bro.
People hate Terry.
Yeah, people hate Terry. That's what I say. We hate Terry, but we love Hogan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn,
man. That dude, he was something special, bro. Like,
yeah.
Hogan did a Jordan. Jordan won 3 straight championships, took 2 years off, come back and won 3 more championships. Hulk Hogan was the fucking poppingest thing in the 80s. Had a little down period, came back in the 90s and reinvented himself and fucking did some more shit. Like, bro, come on, bro. That's great. Yeah. That's hard to top. You can't top that shit.
Yeah.
You can't top shit like that.
Nah, bro. I mean, yeah. Back at I would there'll never be another bigger star than Hulk Hogan in wrestling for back in the day. So you're saying Stone Cold came close?
He came close, but he ain't no Hogan.
I don't think today we have more access to everything now with social media and all that stuff, but it makes it so you can see a bunch of stuff. There'll never be another music star like Michael Jackson that transcends the world, bro.
Right.
Hulk Hogan transcended everything professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And I just think nowadays, I don't think we'll ever see it. There'll never be a music star bigger than Michael Jackson. There'll never be a basketball player bigger and more famous than Michael Jordan. No. It's not going to happen, bro.
There's never going to be a boxer, Muhammad Ali. Ain't going to be nobody like that. You see what I'm saying? No matter Floyd and Tyson, that's cool. But Muhammad Ali? These are figures that is just iconic. Yeah. Like, you can't touch these figures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know there's an inside joke in pro wrestling. They say, do you know how hard it is to get? There's being over, and there's being really over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Hogan was really over. And you know how hard it is to get really over, let alone to do it 2 times in your career?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Hogan, bro.
Yeah. Damn.
He is slept on so hard, bro. The younger generations have no respect for the older guard because they're like, I ain't see that. This is new. They're so caught up in the moment, bro. Oh man, if they only knew about Hogan, bro. He is the one who set all this shit up.
Yeah.
He set the fucking table.
Is there better wrestlers in the ring than Hogan?
Hell yeah.
There's hundreds of maybe 500 thousands of wrestlers better than Hogan was in the ring.
Definitely.
But all I gotta say is go watch that match between Hogan and Rock at WrestleMania, bro. They had that crowd on their fingertips. And would you say it's the greatest match of all time? Yes, because of what they did with the crowd and the reactions. Is it the best wrestling match of all time? No, it's not. They weren't in there fucking wrestling their ass off like a Will Ospreay, Young Bucks, stuff like that. Kyle Fletcher, AJ Styles. No. But was it one of the best matches ever? Yes.
I'll say this. I'll break it down even more. Was it the best technical match of all time? Fuck no. But it was probably the greatest showmanship match I've fucking ever seen in the wrestling. The showmanship match. That was showmanship at its. You had The Rock, who was a great showmanship wrestler. You had Hulk Hogan was a showmanship wrestler. See, there's different styles, right? This is a style of pro wrestling called showmanship. You hit punch. It's you do these basic things, but it's what's behind it and what you do and all this. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the showmanship happen with the style. 2 of the greatest showmanship of our history, pro wrestling. They put on the greatest fucking showmanship match of all time. Give me a showmanship match better than that one. You can't.
Can't. There's nothing that can touch it, bro. Nothing.
And you can have Shawn Michaels and Undertaker be the greatest wrestling match.
Yeah. No, still Young Bucks
In the
for
E.
Swerve.
I'm saying, no, I'm talking in the E. I'm talking about in the E. I'm talking in the E. See, you got to follow me. We talking about in the E.
Yeah.
Wrestling match. Then there's technical matches. Then there's high flying matches. Then there's brutality matches, like hardcore matches. Who had the greatest hardcore? So it's different styles of matches.
Yeah.
So different categories apply to different people. But showmanship, bro, that was the greatest showmanship match I ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah.
That shit gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
When they did the lockup and Hogan pushed off Rock and Rock was in the corner and looked like this and Hogan did like this, bro. Yeah. And the crowd got louder as he did like this. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, even Hogan felt that shit. He looked at his bro. That I'm getting goosebumps talking about right now, bro. That's how.
Well, I know it was in Toronto, but what was it? Was it 17?
18. WrestleMania 18.
18. Okay. 18.
That shit right there, bro.
I might go watch that match when we get off.
That WrestleMania was very underrated to me. That shit was. You had Scott Hall versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kevin Nash coming out in that thing, NWO. You had Booker T versus Edge. What a phenomenal match that was right there, bro.
What was the main event, though? Was it Jericho Triple H or something?
Yeah, that was the main event.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. You had Ric Flair and damn Undertaker. Bro, oh my God, bro. You had some matches. But it was one of the most underrated WrestleManias I know, WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
Like, really. Like, no one really talks about that, but that one match. But the whole card was good.
Yeah. Damn. All right, bro. We're still coming off the Royal Rumble. What are your early predictions? I'm doing it. 2027 Royal Rumble winners, bro.
Oh, my God.
Next year. We don't know where it's at. We don't know where it's at. We do know it's going to be the United States again. But what are your 2027 Royal Rumble winners? I got mine, bro.
Definitely Braun Breaker, 2027. Definitely Braun Breaker, most definitely. For the women, give me Roxanne Perez. Give me Roxanne, bro.
Roxanne Perez was my women's pick as well. That was my women's pick. But my men's pick is Darula Obafemi. I think Braun's already going to be in the title picture and probably win a title before we get to Rumble next year.
It depends how quick he comes from his injury. That's another factor right there, right?
Yeah.
But let's say if he is, I still see Braun Breaker win the Rumble but I do see the ruler Obafemi being him and Oba be the last two. I can see that. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh. Bro, can we get a Royal Rumble where they go through all that and then give me a great match at the end with the final two, bro? It's always so quick nowadays. Like, they go through the whole match, they go through the whole Rumble, and then the final two are there, and it's like 2 minutes at most of these two. Give me a 15-minute singles match at the end of Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That's what I want, bro.
Well, it depends on when they enter the Rumble, how long they been in that motherfucker. Because, you talking about over an hour doing some things.
I don't care, bro. Have the two final people come in at 26-27, and then have it whittled down pretty good, and then give me a match, bro. Give me a match.
One of my favorites, shit like that was like Shawn Michaels and the British Bulldog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Royal Rumble.
You're going to give me a match after the match, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
We both got Roxy. That's crazy. Could be Sol Ruka. Could be Sol Ruka.
She keeps challenging stuff like that. I don't know, man. Yeah. She'll never win no Rumble. She always challenging things.
All right, last question. Your dream tag team pairing. It can be alive, dead, current. A tag team you would want to see that you just never saw tag team together, bro. Let's go do one male, one female, bro. One male, one female.
Oh man, good.
My male, bro, give me Will Ospreay and Triple H.
Wait, what?
That's my dream tag team, bro.
Oh shit!
I just want to see it. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of the women, man. I'm just, I don't even know.
Women,
I
bro.
don't want to give a half decent answer because I'm just trying to think of some shit fast. No, I got to think about that. I really got to think about that. Yeah, women and men, because I can't off the top.
Women right now. Give me Megan Bain and China. That's my dream right there, bro.
That'd be nice right there. That'd be good. Let me see. Shit. Men, give me. Shit. My whole Rolodex is like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
I
bro.
think it'd be cool to see like Charlotte and Ric Flair. I don't know. They might have done a mixed tag, but
that'd be nice.
It'd be cool to see that.
I think it'd be cool to see AJ Styles and Will Ospreay to tag up.
Bro, that'd be crazy. Versus the Young Bucks. Hey.
Well, they're already a team. So yeah, Will Ospreay and AJ Styles. That would be nice. Like,
and someone's gonna be like, they tag team in ROH or New Japan. Someone's gonna say something, bro. They probably already tagged together, bro. Someone will say something. Who knows? Bro. We don't know. Now, reunion, I'd like to see a Shield reunion, bro. That'd be crazy, bro. It'll never happen, but that'd be nice.
A Shield reunion with them the way they are now, like exactly like this.
Yeah. Who's the leader of that group, bro?
Well, it's got to be between Moxley or fucking Roman. Like, Rollins is definitely not even in that conversation. Sad to say, Franklin ain't in that conversation, bro. It's going to be between Moxley or Roman, and that's a hard sell because Roman and Moxley are so polar opposites of who they are now, right? And you can't really say one is on the top of the other one because Roman got his strengths, but Moxley got his strengths too. Like, this dude he'll do some crazy shit to your ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's be a hard one. But dude,
when we did our Restricted Chaos episode, y'all go check it out. AEW versus WWE matches we want to see. Did we say Roman versus Moxley?
I don't think we ever did, man. I don't think we even said that shit.
How we not even noticed that one, bro?
We was thinking about some other shit. We was thinking about some other stuff, man. But yeah, that's another one. Roman and Moxley, bro. Tribal Chief versus the Death Rider.
That would be phenomenal.
What a storyline that is.
Yeah.
Damn. That's some good shit right there.
That's WrestleMania ticket prices I pay to see right there.
Oh, hell yeah. Bro.
Yeah.
I will pay a WrestleMania ticket price, the high motherfuckers right there, bro. I will get my max out my damn credit cards. If these motherfuckers ever did a WWE versus AEW ultimate WrestleMania shit, like Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Half the stadium split. You got WWE fans over here, AEW fans over here. They got two different entrances from the side of the stadium, bro. That shit would
if the business is about making money, why not do it?
If it's about making money, but bro, I don't know, bro. But that shit would be so fucking fire, bro. That would be the ultimate. You want to bring wrestling back? Bro, do something like that, bro.
Like I say, it hurts no one, helps everyone.
Everyone. That would be crazy, bro. Like that, the ultimate Forbidden Door mania. That would just be, boy.
That'd be insane, bro.
And then you'll have two different rings too. You have two different. We have a WWE ring and an AEW ring, and they'll have matches to see who has.
Is the AEW ring smaller? Is the AEW ring smaller because they got to try? Because they got to travel, bro.
Oh, that's right. That should be 16 by
16. Like that Grand Slam Australia ring. What are we talking, bro?
Oh my god, man, that would. What stadium can hold a show so big like that? What is the biggest stadium on this planet?
I think they would either do it at Cowboys, Vegas, or SoFi in Cali, the Ram Stadium, Ram Charger Stadium.
Damn. Shit, this shit might be so big, they could probably do 2 stadiums.
Yeah. Saudi could just build a stadium. Saudi will build a stadium for him with the lights.
You can have 2 shows because the rosters are so big. Instead of having one show, you can have the same concept. One show at this time, the second show at this time, bro. In 2 different states. Bro. Bruh. 8 hours of wrestling. Because you got so many rosters, so many women. Oh my God, everything.
Would that help WrestleMania? Is if they went to one night and just did like a 6-hour show?
Yep. No, yeah, it would definitely help WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It would definitely help WrestleMania. To just make it more just exclusive just one day.
Yeah.
I think so. 2, it's like you're trying to stretch it out. And then now you got everything 2 days and shit. Like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
And like the Royal Rumble is going to be 2 days. It's going to be 1 male, 1 female. That's just
they said they're not going to do it this year. They're still saying it's going to be one night next year. I'm just saying, give me one more match in there, bro. Make it 4 hours. Don't make it 3 hours. Make it 4 hours. I'm cool with it. WrestleMania night 1 and night 2, they're both 4 hours. Make WrestleMania 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it. I'm cool with it.
I think 4 hours is good. If you really want to spice it up, you can do 5. I think 6 would be a little bit long drawn, but 5 would be good. Perfect, that window right there. And that's including the pre-show, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just a nice 5-hour event. Because the Super Bowl was 3.5 hours almost 4.
Yeah.
So.
All right, you didn't say your motherfucking dream tag team, bro.
I already did.
The women. The women. The women.
Women. I don't have one. I gotta think about that. That's a question we gotta answer next week on the Word on the Street. I gotta think about that shit, bro. Like, it's so many women that I'm just trying to pair up with.
Yeah.
Cause I like Victoria. Victoria was always one of my favorite because she can go in that ring.
So Victoria's 1. Victoria, Toni Storm. There you go. 1, 2.
Toni Storm. Yeah, that's my girl. But
Victoria Tekla.
I'm trying to think of somebody who's. Shit, yeah. I gotta wait.
Yeah.
I gotta wait next week. I can't answer that right there, bro.
All right, y'all. It's been Word on the Street, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Take it easy, y'all.
Deuces.